What's up everybody, my name is Jagger and today we're going to be talking about dieting and the fitness industry. We all know that diet has a significant impact on your body, right? Whatever food goes in your body doesn't just affect your appearance, but your health and well-being as well. Throughout the fitness community, there's always been a divide on what food groups best support muscle buildup, muscle recovery, and the health benefits. This is because the fitness community is not a one-size-fits-all. For example, some people lift for their physique and looking good in the mirror, where some people lift to see how much weight they can lift and push their bodies to the limits. When we look at these two groups, it may be different for each person on the exercises they do. When we look at dieting, this is similar because people also have different goals and aspirations. For example, some people want to build as much muscle mass and gain weight as possible, and some people want to lose weight and lose belly fat while either gaining muscle mass or maintaining the muscle mass they have in order to achieve the physique of their dreams. In today's time, many athletes and lifters have converted to the vegan diet in order to have better success in their field of fitness. Some of the big time athletes who are vegan include Tom Brady, Cam Newton, Lewis Hamilton, Chris Paul, Serena Williams, Dotsie Bausch, and the list goes on. When you look at these athletes and the longevity of their careers and all the successes that they've had, is it plausible to say that their new diet has affected the way that they've performed right now and the future? And does this diet have any health benefits? And additionally, how does this diet compare to a normal animal-based protein and dairy with vegetable, fruits, and carbohydrate-based diet? In today's video, we're going to look at these questions and determine maybe if the vegan diet may be right for you, and perhaps maybe you can try it out and tell me what you think. So starting off in the video, we're going to take a look at the meat-intensive diet. So when we look at the omnivorous diet, one thing that we can highlight is how well-rounded it is. There's meats, fruits, vegetables, dairies, and carbohydrates. So when doing this diet correctly, it's superb for maintaining your physique and putting on muscle mass. When consuming animal-based proteins such as red meats, chicken, fish, etc., you'll receive that healthy requirement of vitamin B12, iron, zinc, calcium, vitamin D, iodine, as well as creatine and beta-alanine. These essential nutrients allow for your body to recover after workouts and strengthen your muscles. From a lifting and athlete's point of view, consuming an animal-based diet scientifically promotes better muscle recovery. This is because when you eat protein, it breaks down and distributes throughout your body. This is called muscle protein breakdown, which combines with muscle protein synthesis, which is a metabolic process in your body in which your amino acids are incorporated into your muscle proteins. However, when these two combine and there's an elevated amount of muscle protein synthesis, your muscles actually recover faster. When we talk about sustainability, a more balanced diet containing all the food groups with meat are excellent for maintaining during a lifetime because people have done it for millions of years. Now, with that being said, because the omnivorous diet has been incorporated into society, there's an abundance of options to choose from. Because of this, it can allow someone to choose less quality food, such as junk food, which has an enormous amount of trans fat and sugar that your body has a really hard time breaking down. In addition, this diet can lead to severe health problems if you significantly increase your protein intake. Have you ever heard of the saying, is it possible to have too much of a good thing? Even though proteins such as chicken, steak, pork chops, lamb, burgers, etc., they taste so good and they're packed with protein, which allow you to build muscle, they can be too much of a good thing. That can lead to issues in the future. When your body consumes too much protein, your body doesn't know how to take it, which can lead to your body putting a metabolic strain on your bones, your kidneys, and your liver. Additionally, those who consume large quantities of protein on a daily basis are at risk of coronary heart disease and cancer because of the high intake of cholesterol, and saturated fat. However, looking at this diet as a whole, it's a great option for building muscle mass and is sustainable for a lifetime. But you need to make sure that you're choosing the correct food to fuel your body. Next up, we're going to talk about the vegan diet. Stay tuned.
All right.
You hit like a vegetarian.
Do I?
You can do better than that.
Do you hit like a vegetarian? Let me explain.
Let me explain.
Even though we're talking about vegans in the video, I thought that reference from the movie Escape Plan with Arnold Schwarzenegger fits in this topic because there can be a deeper meaning behind this line. Throughout history, humans have always eaten meat, and it seems that animal meat has always been the best source of protein for people. However, in today's time, many people are starting to shy away from this and are converting to a purely plant-based diet. Even Schwarzenegger himself stated in the Netflix documentary, The Gamechangers, that he's started to eat more vegan food, and when cooked with the correct spices, he prefers the taste of plant-based food compared to meat. However, when you look into a vegan diet, there are many questions to consider. How is this healthier? Will this be sustainable? And most importantly, what nutrients am I missing out on if I am not consuming meat? For starters, a vegan diet has many health benefits. When done correctly, consuming a vegan diet can increase energy, blood flow, reduce inflammation, and increase muscle efficiency. This is because animal-based proteins are higher in saturated fat, which can clog your arteries and reduce blood flow from your heart. Additionally, when you neglect animal-based proteins, it can lead to a decreased risk of heart attack, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and decrease your cholesterol levels. Vegan foods such as fruits and vegetables have many antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids, which can promote a better physical well-being. Also, when you consume only vegan-friendly foods, they tend to be lower in both calories and saturated fat, which can promote weight and body fat loss. So at first glance, when you look at this diet, it seems like a miracle. Many people would love all the health benefits that come with it. This diet may work for you or others. However, there are so many things about this diet that need to be taken into consideration before you make this decision. Even though a vegan diet appears to be a healthier option long term, it may be harder for people to consume large quantities of vegan protein compared to meat. In addition, some people believe that vegan sources of protein are inferior compared to animal-based proteins for people due to the incompleteness of vegan protein sources. Vegan protein sources rely heavily on soy and nuts, and they lack the essential amino acids that can be found in animal-based proteins such as BCAAs or branched-chain amino acids. The BCAAs include leucine, isoleucine, and valine, and they build up your muscles and help ease muscle soreness. BCAAs are not naturally in your body and must be obtained through food. Along with this, when done incorrectly, the vegan diet can lead to form vitamin B12, vitamin D, iron, zinc, calcium, and iodine deficiencies. One way to get around not receiving enough nutrients from a vegan diet would be to take supplements in order to achieve a correct number of vitamins and nutrients for your body to function properly. With this vegan diet, it is essential that you create a plan of action and make sure your body is receiving the efficient amount of nutrients by choosing the correct amount of foods and type of foods. So, next we're going to be talking about a comparison of both of the diets in a real life scenario, so stay tuned. Properly, these can both be really healthy options. On one side, the meat diet provides more options to choose from and allows for you to intake the proper amounts of nutrients to promote muscle growth and maintenance. On the other side of things, the vegan diet allows you to maintain muscle mass while losing body fat. However, it can be a challenge to get all the nutrients only through food. In order for you to see an actual representations on how these diets compare in real life, There is an experiment conducted by Ross and Hugo Turner. These two brothers are identical twins who are in the process of pursuing the discovery of new knowledge to inspire positive change through their expeditions. These two brothers train and push their bodies to the limits in order to test themselves and see what they can do. The brothers are similar genetically and they trained together, which allowed for them to come up with the idea to test a vegan diet versus a high protein diet. After a previous experiment of a high fat diet compared to a high carbohydrate rich diet, the twins were roughly the same weight of 85 kilograms or about 187 pounds with a body fat content of 13%. The Turners decided to do a 12-week challenge by performing the same activities and doing the same strength regimen. However, their diets were different. Ross decided to do the same course with an omnivorous, meat-intensive diet, whereas Hugo decided to do 12 weeks of purely vegan-based foods. After the 12 weeks, the twins had very different results from their diet changes. Hugo showed higher energy levels of being more focused and alert while exercising, and he lost 9 pounds and lost about 1% of his body fat content. Ross, on the other hand, had put on 10 pounds of muscle and 4 pounds of fat, which increases body fat content to 15%. Looking at the results from the experiment, the vegan diet seems to be a good option for people who want to maintain a lean muscle mass while losing body fat at the same time. On the other side of things, the omnivorous diet seems to be a good option for people who want to put on pure muscle mass while sacrificing by increasing their body fat content by just a small percentage. Overall, both diets will allow you to live a happy, healthy life when done correctly. It is most important for you to consider your goals and put in the time and effort and research what diet and exercises are going to put you in steps closer towards your dreams. With this information, I hope that you take more consideration on what you put in your body and how it will affect your gains. Take care and lift on, my friends.